was playing. You know what I mean? Like, it's just fucking, I'm in there, bitch. Dude, you gotta deal with me. Cyclops.
I'm scared when he gets a crit.
My
punish!
Come on,
Cyclops,
you gotta fight
back. Out of the corner.
Cyclops, one last shot.
Yeah,
medium.
And the Oki. Again. Warlock may look crazy, but this guy has fundies. Even if he lies about it, it just cooks. Let's see.
Unconditionable. Actually unconditionable.
Indeed. Indeed. I don't know how you can do this.
Oh, yo!
Oh, the JP!
The JP coming in? He said, Kimberly.
Oh, hey, look, none of us like this character. Like, we love
this character, bro.
We don't play him. Yeah, he's very rare. I haven't seen him very often at all.
He's very big pimpin', man. How do you not like this character? Let's be real, bro.
I don't know. Look at him. Look at him. He's like the dad you never had. Oh, I'm trolling so much. He's the dad I never had.
Damn, son.
Indeed. Anyway,
Okay, here we go. Wow. How much nice perfect parry.
Parry! Crazy!
Yeah, get that parry me to back.
Parrying them both? Very good. Well,
wow,
getting the
didn't go for the grab there too. He held parry for so long. I was sure Sai was gonna grab there, man.
Yeah, indeed.
Don't bother to parry. Nice anti-air.
Nice anti-air. Oh, I didn't care. Damn.
You're not getting clipped.
Oh! The portal stopped the Tatsu! Oh. Join the DI to get in!
Yeah, nice
now
overhead.
JP's in the corner.
Yeah, oh, the amnesia coming through.
For the amnesia. He just DP's through it! Not a bad decision, actually. They're both, like, still take damage from it. Like, no one gets an advantage, I guess. Anyway, now Will's in burnout against JP. What we'll do here.
Wow, I'm just walking it back. We're gonna run out of space pretty soon, though.
Whee! No Tatsu! Oh, no punish!
Yeah, fuck it, it's plus. No DP that time?
Oh, yeah, it's
Classic would have saved his ass.
I forgot about the burnout plus rate that you get. Damn, I would have pressed and died. Anyway, final game of the set. Ken War and his crazy gameplay.
God.
And Ken! Alright.
Oh, we still don't punish for that. Yeah, we gotta start punishing that, man.
Yeah.
Raw overhead.
Hey, he just has the corner. Nice. Keeping him in the corner. He just gave it up, though.
Yeah, we just holding that shit.
Oh.
I would have grabbed his ass, though. Good cancel.
The DI.
Oh, we got the comp. No.
Oh, we got the corner. Oh, we know. He dropped it.
Too many bounces there. That wasn't real. He had the DR to make that real.
Okay.
Level 2 setup.
Interesting.
We're just pairing all day.
He's gonna parry.
He's teabagging Charles inside. You gotta get in there and grab that man if he's just sitting there like that.
Oh!
Okay. Can we make a kill?
No, I know he can't.
Not enough.
But it's pretty close.
It's very close.
Yeah, that is pretty much a checkmate there.
Side with the bags, bro. Warlock, you can't let him get away with that shit. Donkey kick his ass, that's right.
No. Again?
Yep.
Damn, the punish! Oh, the OD amnesia.
Oh, what did he let it go?
Oh, did he?
A little preemptively there. He's running away with the health lead right now, though, Genja. I don't know.
Oh!
There's no fucking shit!
Yeah, I think Wolf's got this. He can kill! Oh. Well, oh, he didn't get it. Perfectly.
Damn, son. Warlock is an actual menace, dude.
I know.
He's an actual menace. The fuck, yes, Sai had the fucking old tab. What the fuck was that in chat?
Oh, yes.
Oh, the amnesia's coming in clutch, but he's making the most sense.
Oh, he makes the note. He gets after it. The punish.
Yeah, that's big punish. Oh no, misinput!
Oh, he drops!
He definitely didn't want the amnesia there. That was a misinput, 100%. Yeah. He wanted Pierce.
Oh, the DR to crouching medium kick. Will's gonna be careful with his gauge because he's almost burnt out. They both fall.
Nice! Oh, no confirm! That would have been
further punish. Yeah.
We're both on 3 bar too, man. It's basically one big confirm. It's a death.
Oh.
There it is. That should kill.
Is this might? I think this
That should
is
kill.
Yeah. Indeed.
We're gonna get a Say-Jam moment? Yes, we are. Wow, we're getting scammed today, man.
We did!
Oh! Level 3! Charles! Warlock!
Oh!
Warlock!
Nah, f off. One more, bro.
Bro, tournament is tomorrow. We need to get some sleep.
Man, we'll just rock up when our pools start.
It's first thing tomorrow morning. If you're late, you're gonna miss it, buddy.
Miss it. It's not like we're gonna get DQ'd or anything.
Look, there's a legend out there. There's a DQ man. If he calls your name out 3 times, you're out of the whole thing, man.
DQ, man? Pfft, it's an old wives' tale.
Look, your funeral, I'm gonna get some sleep. I'm going. I'll see you tomorrow.
Well, I'm gonna stay up labbing. DQ, man. What is that? Alright, I think I'm ready for tomorrow. I'm gonna get some... Kev, is that you? I must be imagining things. This DQ man, he can't be real. DQ man? What kind of stuff is that? DQ man, DQ man, DQ man. See? Nothing happened. I don't even know what that was. It's all in my head. I need sleep.
Marcelian, you have now been DQ'd from Tekken.
Not like this.
Let's see if ROF actually knows the JP matchup.
There are a couple of these in pools for BAM most recently.
Well, there are a lot of
well.
JPs
There
in
are a lot.
BAM,
You have to run
let's
the
be
JP and the Honda Gauntlet in the Week 1 major. But it looks like we're getting it here at the Concrete Jungle here, presented by OG Landu. So, Agent versus ROF.
Okay, here we go. Agent, ROF. ROF on the right, Agent on the left. ROF marching forward with a dominating effect now. He's got Agent in the corner already.
Goes for the reset. I like that, actually. Have this pressure here in
92
the corner.
seconds. Agent already down to 50% life.
Oh, the block was incredible.
All right, Agent knows about that setup. That's good. Here we go. Drive impact straight out of the corner now. ROF. Oh, straight follow-up. I like it. ROF taking some damage himself now. 40% down on life already. ROF not opting to zone Agent, interestingly.
Oh,
Playing this match a little bit differently than he does against in his previous match against Guile.
I like
Okay.
Agents using the drive meter to sort of gain a little bit of space from the approach from ROF, but a nice anti-air is going to put Agent in.
All right, hello. Welcome to this week's Midweek Mix-Up. It is the Midweek Mix-Up number 78. I am Boombox here with you on this, well, at least on the East Coast, chilly Wednesday evening, but we're going to heat things up with some Street Fighter. Going to get through some admin first up. SFA presents LRU, or Light It Up, an arcade controller overlay designed for FGC streamers and arcade gamers. Whether you use a controller, an arcade stick, or even a hitbox, customize how you want your controls to look. Over 113 different layout configurations. Choose from recognizable brands such as B&B, Espada, Atoki, Hitbox, Razer, and more. That is out now on Steam. SFA also presents Eden Parry, an arcade mobile game inspired by the parrying mechanic of fighting games. You tap the screen to deflect projectiles and melee attacks. You build pulse with each parry as your score multiplies. So check both of those out, but not while you are watching the Street Fighter action we will be bringing you tonight. Now, obviously, we have plenty of familiar names, a few names that I don't recognize, but we've got players like 4-Star, we've got Luke bringing that Ed, we've got Cooper, obviously well known for his JP, we've got Volian with the Manon, the God Slayer himself, so plenty of players that you may recognize if you're a regular, but otherwise just some of the best players that we have on offer here in Australia for the midweek mix-up. Just having a bit of fun, playing some Street Fighter. We'll be getting those matches underway for you shortly, with Baker up against Pokédex first up. So seeing a bit of that Kimberly action, most likely from Pokédex. The mix-ups will be coming thick and fast, and we call it the midweek mix-up. So we will be bringing that Street Fighter action to you as the night goes on. I know it will be first to 2 as far as I'm aware. I know a lot of the discourse at the moment is whether Street Fighter 6 should be first to 3 at tournaments at the moment, whether that's a more fair representation. I know some of the Esports World Cup isn't swapping till first to 3 until much later in the tournament. If you have some thoughts, get at me in the chat, see if you think that it would be more fair or a better representation of skill if it was a first to 3 in all of the tournaments. Obviously, it's at the middle of it's a school night. We can't be running first to 3 for the whole night. Some of us need to get to bed. But an interesting situation that we found ourselves in, given how explosive and fast-paced this game, or this iteration of Street Fighter is. That first game coming up, I can see the players in the room, so we'll be bringing that first round match for you very shortly.
I'm trying to get them
on
in.
the midweek mix-up. And
yeah, sorry, I'm muting myself on stream because co-commentator hasn't shown up yet. So I'll be here with Boombox for a bit until he shows.
Yes, that's right. We've got Pug with me helping out, just so I'm not talking completely into the ether. But if you want to get me in the chat and have your say, you might even get more of a chance to put me in my place, because no one else is here to keep me in check when I start running my mouth.
Mind me interjecting, first to 3s as a TO is such a damn struggle. Imagine I don't know how the strivers do it, because that's their standard in Strive. Every match is first to 3.
Yeah, that's the argument that I was seeing from some people who were pro first to 3 for all of the for Street Fighter. So, for changing Street Fighter 6 to first to 3, and saying that the average game times are about the same for a first to 3 match in Strive and 6. So, maybe that could work. But obviously, no better person than someone who TOs regularly and is involved in that side than you for giving us the insight into just how much of a headache that could be.
No word of a lie, I'd punch myself in the face. I see chat though. Look, thank you for playing, Baker. Thank you, dude. We're just waiting for Pokey, I think. Just let me double check.
I think I can see.
Pokey's here. So Baker, are you in the lobby already? Because you guys can start. Yeah, there we go. There we go.
Let's go. now, just we said the word first to 3 a lot, but this is first to 2, and it will be right until we get to the final. But we've got the looks like Luke up against Kimberly for this first match, and we are getting things underway. Midweek mix-up number 78. Let's go.
Let's go. This is going to be quite an interesting. Actually, I don't think I've seen Baker and Pokey play before. So this is going to be cool. It's going to be cool.
Yeah, we'll see. You know, Luke's been nerfed. Kim's obviously not had much, and a bit like Ken. People saying Ken's the worst Shoto, but I mean, when they're all that good. Oh, neutral
nice.
jump.
Very
Perfect
good.
parry.
Ooh, whiffing.
Slide into the corner. This is where Kim loves to live. Oh, but gets the drive rush back throw. Turns the tables. Just fighting the way out there. Pocket X just trying to keep him from setting up his own offense. Gets the slide out. Turns it around. Got him. Oh, drops the combo.
It's like with neutral jumping, just trying to inch away. Oh my god, Pokey just got themselves back in the corner.
Yeah, well, but the crouch jab, that'll do it when their health is that low. I tell you what, I'm surprised. I guess the parry is the answer to that jump Tatsu, because I definitely wasn't blocking backwards if I was Baker in that situation. Pocket X gets the offense started straight away. There's the can. Got the follow-up here. Will he be looking for the level 3? Not yet. Content to just keep him blocking Baker. Not really getting a chance to play, but there he goes. Back throw into the corner. Then Pocket X straight away. Back out again. Should be able to kill from here into the level 3.
That's dead. That's one to Pokey.
Yep. Early lead and showing, you know, you can say what you want about whether Kim is mid-tier, but once Kim gets her offense started, she's such a dangerous character, and I will not let any Kim mains tell me that she needs that invincible reversal back. That's my nightmare.
Dude, you're gonna get the down players. Oh no! Why now? Is this my happening, or is it them? No, it's me.
Looks like I can still see. Yeah, I can still see the game, and we've got Baker got Pocket X in the corner, but we've seen, and he does it again. Pocket X just fighting out. Oh, the bust out, ready with the block. The first time Baker represents it, and Pocket X knew it was coming. Drops the combo though. Now he's got him locked down in the corner, content to just keep those buttons going, keeping him locked in the corner, ready for the DI. No DI back, but manages to block it. Oh, it looks like we might have had some CFN issues, because it seems like we've lost Baker as well. Classic CFN guff. Just me and Pocket X in the room now, so we will... and now it seems like once again CFN has crashed for me as well. So apologies for the technical issues, courtesy of those classic CFN gremlins. We will get the stream back up and running as soon as we can, and sort out working out how to rerun that. We'll start it with Pocket X at 1-0, but we'll get that sorted for you as soon as we can. Yep. Unfortunately, you know, it always waits for the most inopportune moments. You know, come on, CFN.
Come on, Capcom.
We're trying to run it.
Capcom, what are you doing to you? What are you doing to us?
They fixed the netcode compared to 5, and they were like, that's all we need to do. We don't need to keep the servers running, do we?
No, by the way, I sent you another invite.
Thank you. Well, my CFN's still not letting me back in, so...
Oh my god.
We will see. I'll get to it as soon as we can. Oh, there we go. Looks like I'm back in. Now we'll just need to make sure we get our players in as well, and then we will get straight back into the action. At least it happened for everyone at once, so we know that it wasn't any singular problem. We'll take that. Nothing worse than assuming that it's your technology. Good to know that universally everyone is to blame, although it was fun to see a bit of a rolling block out as we lost you, then we lost Baker, and then we lost me. For all I know, Pocket X is still playing his heart out, but...
Yeah, by himself. He's playing himself right now. It's like Dark Link and Link.
To to be fair, playing a good Kim once they get their mix started, you may as well put down the controller and just let them run their offense, because Lord knows my input's not doing anything.
Oh man, I'm not one to tap out, but sometimes it's gonna take that L. Like, lead the players. Even the last cent. But
Baker says, yeah, he's still been getting comboed the entire time.
dude, that's oh god, like Capcom, please, please. This happens too often. It's like it's not even sporadic. If it was sporadic, I wouldn't complain, but it's every week. So
yeah.
Even Unga was having issues over the weekend as well.
Yeah.
TFN spoils us. No, I don't think they spoil us. I think they don't spoil us enough. I have to swap the names around.
Yeah. Look, I tell you what. Spoils us with 3 matches. Yeah, we got 3 whole rounds. It's a treat. As a treat. Looks like we've got our players back. It looks like we'll be picking things back up at 1-0.
Yep.
Resetting. And we'll pick things up from here. Obviously, maybe a chance for Baker to reset. See what he can do. See what download he can process during that little break. But as I say that, Pokédex straight back into it, and Baker is once again in the corner. Although Pokédex, the patience, sweet punish counter. There's the Tatsu on Wake Up. We're just swinging at the moment. There he goes into the corner, gets the combo. What's the mix?
Oh, whiff.
Oh. Yeah, mistimes the meaty and just gets thrown back into the corner for his troubles. Just neutral jumping there, Baker. Hits him with the jump heavy, gets the knuckle into the uppercut. Ready with the tech. Just neutral jumping, daring him to try and get out of the corner and run into one of those jumping buttons from Luke. Pokédex already repping that perfect parry. We've seen it twice. That time he wasn't ready for the bust out.
Yeah.
Baker giving the get off me. Giving himself some beating room. Ready for the slide. That'll be it. Baker takes the first round.
Nice.
And you've got to admit or you appreciate rather the courage to go for that. Last time he went for that ODDP, he ate a full combo for his trouble because Pokédex was ready. But that crucial moment, he just threw it out and it paid off. And you've got the invincible reversal. You may as well use it.
Yeah, that's it. Like sometimes you have to throw it out just to get your opponent off you, or else you're gonna have shit like this happen all the time. Throw it in the corner. Ooh!
Yeah, it was autopiloting the combo. Eats a DI for his trouble. Doesn't want to spend, wants to save the bar for that 3rd round with how low his health is. Oof. The crouching medium punch, still doing work.
That slide is religious as well. There it is.
Yeah, levels it up there, Pokédex, and straight back into it, catches him with the jabs, then jumps, lets the button whiff, and into the corner. Pokédex got the full combos, no drops in these last 2 rounds like we saw in that first game. Catches him with the low, but doesn't finish his meal. Just that distance on the sweep, trying to be a bit more patient, Pokédex, when he's got him in the corner, not just running full offense. Again, ready for the slide. Is he going to spend it here? Yeah, do you spend to get your bar back? Yes, absolutely. Got to get those nibs replenished.
You got to get the nibs back.
And that's, even up, giving him the life lead and the drive gauge lead. Does spend it all trying to press that. Catches him grabbing at the air. Doesn't have any meter left to finish. But just a pixel of health, but fully stocked from Pokédex. All it takes is one opening.
Ooh,
but
okay, good.
He doesn't get it.
That's good.
Baker levels it up 1-1. He's been representing that a lot. Clearly, it may be something that he's identified as working with a lot of Kimberleys. Deals with some of the neutral skip options, or maybe he's just been playing too many Bisons and he's used to throwing out the neutral dump to avoid the scissor kicks, and he's realized that it works in a few more matchups.
It's rank syndrome. That's what I call it. That.
Oh, catches him from the elbow that was slightly misplaced for the punish counter throw. Pokédex gets another opening though. Sends him close to the corner. Perfect parry on Wake Up.
Wait, now keep him
into
in the corner. Oh no, that's hella minus, my friend.
Letting it fly. No DI back from Pokédex, and only a narrow life lead. Now puts himself in burnout, but he does have the corner. Oh, jumps behind.
And there we go. That's a round again for Pokey.
Yeah. It'll be interesting to see if Baker can adjust again or if Pokédex is going to ease up on those slides, which cost him a few in that second game. Now we're just feeling each other out. The pace is slowed down, ready with the anti-air. Not rushing out of the corner, catches the neutral jump that time. Oh, but the big Tatsu. This will be a big punish. Yeah, ready with the perfect knuckle timing. Spends it.
Yep.
Yeah, I respect it.
Yep, I respect it. Now he's going to get the life lead again. Hopefully
Yeah,
we
big
have a chance
life
to
lead.
cook.
Yeah, and he's got a round and a half to rebuild some meter if he goes to it, you know, if he can take it to a deciding round. Nothing worse than if he'd lost and he still had all of that meter to spend and was left dying wanting. Interesting, Pokédex doesn't spend, holds on to his bar here, hoping for that one opening to get a kill, and there it is, ready for the bust out. If he can finish this off, he should be enough to kill. Yeah, from there, even with the jab scaling, that'll be Pokédex taking it 2-1 over Baker with a little intermission in there, courtesy of the CFN. Hopefully, touch wood, the only one for the night, and we can keep bringing you some Street Fighter action.
The Cap Gods has blessed us. A full match.
Yeah, we got a completed match. Oof, talk about spoiled. Well,
that was a good match.
that's what we'd like to see. Yeah, absolutely.
Thank you for the follow, guys. Sorry, I can hear the stream alerts.
And, you know, obviously, I mean, I've talked about it many times before, but, you know, people talk about Kim being, I don't know, mid-tier or wherever you want to place her, but the tiers are so tight in Street Fighter 6 that it really doesn't matter. Once you know how to play the game, or once you know your character and you're comfortable with them, that's really what's most important. There's not those egregious matchups that we might be used to from some of those older games that are genuinely 9-1s or 8-2s. I think still at the top level, based on the latest Cat Cami figures, it's, you know, 6-4 is about as bad as it gets.
Actually, yeah, 6-4 is probably the worst of it. Because even in 5, there were like a handful of matchups that were like more favored towards a character than another. But I think the worst of it was, again, 6-4. I don't remember any 7-3s. 4 was a different story.
Yeah, I was about to say, I remember, especially Vanilla 4. Actually, maybe Super Street Fighter 4 had the fewest, but that was just because of the roster. Vanilla 4 had some issues, and then Ultra just had so many characters that balancing all of those as tightly as, you know, Season 1 and 2 Street Fighter 6 seems almost impossible. But, you know, so far, if they keep it up, they're keeping the number of characters to 4 a season, according to Capcom. So maybe part of that is that they want to make sure that the roster is manageable from a balance perspective, and they do keep seeing this really tight cluster of characters of all being viable and all being viable in each matchup, instead of having to just have a pocket character if you want to play a certain character just because there's a matchup or two that are impossible and infuriating if you don't.
Yeah, like, I don't ever believe in low tier characters being non-viable, just because of the fact that if the player knows what they're doing with the character well, you're very good spec.
Yeah, absolutely.
And our next match is we've got Planetary and Professor.
Yeah, absolutely. The Ryu and Zangief, a classic since the Street Fighter 2 days.
Yeah, this is definitely a classic matchup.
And look, aside from, you know, mechanics change, but the more things change, the more they stay the same. The way they'll both be looking to play is pretty much the same as they would have back then. I'm sure Professor will be looking to play the classic keep away zoning game of Ryu.
Fundamentals are fundamentals. Oh my god. Planetary, please.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just swinging these two high damage characters. Looks like, Professor Planetary puts himself in burnout, and there is the end from Professor. Jumps the running bear grab, won't be caught out by it. Professor takes the first round.
I'm gonna say Planetary relying a little bit too much on the the ambiguity of Zangief, but it looks like Prof knows exactly what he's looking for.
Yeah, well, you know, and he's been buffed. Zangief, I feel like he's showing up even more. I mean, he's pretty prolific in Australia anyway. There are quite a few Zangief enjoyers, but now that he's buffed, I feel like he's everywhere.
We have so many Geefs now, but other than that, Ryu's been buffed too.
Yeah, he has, absolutely. In case he didn't deal enough damage already, manages to keep out of that lariat range, although just as I said that, he did get hit by it. Yeah, really abusing that hop. Professo's been so ready for that drive rush cancel into the SPD. Planetary tried to read it then, wanted the jump SPD, but that time Professor didn't jump. He is in his head. He knows exactly what he's going to be going for. Still
making it too obvious right now. Needs to slow it down with his pressure just a bit. Just a bit.
Yeah. We can see his drive gauge paying the price for it as he's looking to keep that pressure up and burning that drive gauge as he does. Professor, meanwhile, fully stocked. I haven't seen him drive rush cancel. I don't think I've even seen an OD fireball so far in this set. Oh, punish counter throw. That'll be enough.
DDT for the win. God damn.
Yeah. Both fully stocked. Yeah, he's ready for those hops. The button obviously much improved, but if you can space it exactly like Professor was doing, then you can get through, cancel into the level 3, take that life lead, make it even more frustrating for Planetary, knowing that Professor can just keep his distance, chuck some plasma, and although he does have level 2 to think about, but you know, he can really take his time, and Professor is so ready. If you are a player who is facing Zangief after Zangief and you're seeing or you're eating that, the perfect, if you're eating those knees, which did get slightly harder to punish, and when they are spaced, they can be a real pain. But you can see Professor there knows exactly what Planetary wants, staying just outside that range so that he can punish it on whiff instead of on block.
Yeah, I was gonna say Planetary was a little bit too eager to try and look for that level 3. Like, I could tell the cogs were turning to try and jump in to get it. So Prof right now with a pretty good lead. Planetary just trying to figure out how to open him up just a bit so he can get himself an SPD.
Yeah, you've got to make Professor start making those hard reads instead of him burning health. You know, health is a resource if you're a grappler. Yeah. Can't test Professor's DPs. He is ready every time. I don't think he's missed a single jump in with either a normal anti-air or even the crosscut when he went for the splash earlier. So very, very tight gameplay. Not the big flashy long combos that you might see from some Ryus, but just good old fundamentals, as you said at the start. Cancel straight into the level 1.
That was awesome. Now Prof is playing Ryu like third strike Ryu. I could tell because the man is a third strike player at heart.
Yeah.
It's funny because like Prof would stick to just simple fundamentals right now just to keep him out. Like you said, it's a classic matchup.
Yeah, and he played it to a T. Who needs those big 70% meter cash outs when you can just let pure spacing and let the normals and let your fundamentals do the work? And it's much easier said than done against any character in 6 in particular, but especially against Season 2 Zangief, who can just, if you stop focusing for 5 seconds, 75% of your health is gone. Two bad guesses and that's it. But, a clinical display of footsies, that's one to review if you hear people talk about fundamentals, or maybe 6 is your first fighting game or your first Street Fighter, and you hear people talk about strong neutral or footsies, and there are many ways to get around it. Not that every game hasn't also had neutral skip, as people like to call it, but if you want to see exactly what good spacing can do, that was a clinical display of exactly what knowing the ranges of your buttons and your opponent's buttons can do, and the opportunities that it can provide you to avoid that pressure.
Don't mind me as I try to get to the lobby. That's
all right. Some people are saying Geef number 1. We're saying he's
number 1.
top 1 character? Is that what we're saying, 4-star?
Oh, 4-star. Don't be playing him up like that. Don't sound like Snake Eyes right now, where he was like, I didn't even know the man's was low tier. What a YouTube that was.
Yeah.
That's just.
Have you seen, if anyone who is watching needs to see the photo that was doing the rounds before Capcom Cup of the controller that Snake Eyes plays on? It's absolutely scuffed. He like takes out the joysticks so that he doesn't hit them by accident. So like it straight up looks like the controller that you get at a friend's place, where it's like the off-brand controller with buttons missing. But the man plays an incredible Zangief and's never given, speaking of character loyalty earlier, you know, he's someone who will do his absolute best to make that work. Looks like we've got our next game ready. It's the ECO versus Cooper. ECO on the Jamie, Cooper obviously on the JP, unless he's had a massive change of heart since the last time I've seen him play, but I haven't seen anyone more loyal to a character so far in the midweek mix-up than Cooper. ECO, I've fought him quite a few times, so I'll be rooting for him, because the fact that I've beat him means that any win of his is technically a win of mine, as far as I'm going to be concerned. So we'll see how he goes against the boss of the midweek.
I have all bets on Polly in it, 100% of the time. But it looks like Cooper is just relentless with this pressure, as always. My god, the bust out.
Yeah, where you go. Oh, catches him with the air throw. And look, hands up if you've ever forgotten that JP has an air throw until he grabs you and just throws you to the ground. But all right, gets a drink early, ECO, going forward, tries the drive rush into the sweep. Jamie's heavy buttons are so broken. The sweep, the 5-frame heavy punch, no. But he is in burnout and in the corner. This is where Cooper loves to eat. He's got the setup, he's got you guessing. Good jab check, but doesn't get a follow-up. Air throw again.
ECO being in burnout, it's going to be tough to try and just start anything right now, and he's got his meter back.
Yeah, didn't spend the level 2 Cooper. Puts himself in burnout. Gets another drink there. ECO goes forward. There's that crash heavy punch nerf at work, trading where it would have beat it clean previously. But obviously still, gets it. Doesn't spend, gets that level 4 Super Saiyan Jamie time, but ready with the air-to-air is Cooper. Still in burnout, but almost got his meter back, and there it is, but tries too early to punish the command grab. That should be enough. Doesn't even need to spend any meter. ECO levels it up. 1 round apiece.
Be anyone's game right now. Ooh, big swing, no ding.
Yeah, they are swinging, both of them at the moment, looking to really open things up. Tries too early to drive rush after the parry. Cooper gets the big, he's low on drive, but can cash out. Yeah, he will get those nibs back, get him close to 2 and a healthy life lead. Plus he's got him in the corner. Just sets up that portal right back to try and dare him to get out. Oh, he does drive rush, gets the punish counter throw, puts Cooper in the corner. Just like in burnout, I feel like JP isn't as stuck. That should be it. Catches him with the crouching mid punch, and Cooper seals the first round. Yeah, I feel like getting a JP into burnout feels like you should have more an advantage, but if you try to press it, he has the zoning to just hurt you for it.
I've always believed that like being in burnout is just a state of mind.
Yeah.
You know, it's like your opponent might be an advantage in certain levels, but at the same time, you can still play pretty fundamentally. Cooper's still trying to keep ECO in the corner, but he's busted out.
Yeah, the sneaky drink from ECO there. In the midst of all that zoning, he managed to just grab a quick drink, and now he's at 3 drinks. Oh, too early on the punish for the OD Amnesia. It was still active, and it pops there. Catches him with the low. Won't be enough to kill here, even if he spends the level 1, but he'll hold on to it. Tries for that 4th drink to try and build this round out of nowhere. Gets the drive rush sweep. Ooh.
It's going to say sneaky buttons. Cooper's going to have to throw out something, and he just clutched out the round.
Yeah, right before ECO tried to make something happen there. Catch that crouching mid kick. if they ever make that special cancelable, JP will be unstoppable. It's such a good button, but mercifully, unless you get a punish counter, you can't do a lot off it. But Cooper setting up in the corner, perfect parry to get himself some breathing room, gets a drink in too. Cooper in burnout again, but big life lead, both fully stocked. Catches him trying to drive rush forward. Level 3. Yeah, that'll be enough. Yeah, Cooper there just showing exactly why he's won so many of these midweek mix-ups. He knows exactly which button or exactly which of JP's zoning tools to throw out in any given situation. As anyone who's tried to play the character at higher levels knows, that is much harder than Cooper makes it look, because he has so many different routes for his combos. He has so many different tools to use, but they all have very specific timings and places, and you have to keep a lot in your head in order to get the most out of the character. And that's something that I think we saw with a lack of JP representation in Season 1 at big tournaments. People had him top 3, but he didn't have that representation because he's so difficult to play at the absolute optimum level compared to, say, a Ken or a Luke last season, where your combo routes are a bit more straightforward and you can get that best damage at any given time. But in the hands of a master like Cooper there, he can be absolutely suffocating, whether it's right up in your face or at full screen.
I gotta say, I see Cooper in chat saying, "Wow, I have fans." No, they're not fans, Cooper. They're haters.
I don't know. Chat's saying JP Army, so I guess
JP
they're
Army
JP
for
fans.
real? Oh no. Now look, he's lived long enough as the villain to turn into the hero. God damn.
Yeah. Nerfs in back-to-back patches, and suddenly the JP players feel emboldened to be able to be proud of who they play.
Yeah, I was gonna say, Photons is on JP now, but I never claimed neither role. Look, the people decided Cooper, and now the people have decided you.
They'll riot. Now you're locked in. You can't play anything else.
What happens when you get me on comms? I just troll everyone. My trolling is indiscriminate, guys.
Right. I don't know. Who knows? Maybe Cooper was watching Kakaru swap to the Bison over in Japan and has been contemplating a change.
Hey, Sai, I see you in chat too. Hey, Voliant. All right, so now we've got the Roos. Many people pronounce his tag wrong, and Cyclops.
All right. Looks like we've got the Blanca coming out.
I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry, Duras. I'm sorry. Nothing but love here, dude. I swear.
Blanca up against another Kim. Oof, tell you what, this will be a race to the corner and see whose mix-ups get cooking first. We've all seen what that Blanca-chan can do when they've got you in the optimal position, and although as Menaradi said, just block, bro. Yeah. That's all you need to do.
We've got two very momentum-heavy base characters, so this is going to be very interesting to see who can pop up first. 19 here.
Absolutely. I mean, from a personal level, I feel like Blanca's buttons are just a little bit more comfortable, at least for the way I play, but he also has an OD reversal, which always helps. Gets the DI into the corner, and there's that Blanca-chan. Catches you blocking because you don't want the mix, but ready with the anti-air, and now Pokédex just a pixel away from victory, catches it with the OD.
Oh my god, that was filthy. Come on, man. Damn.
That's that auto shimmy that some of those characters have. You know, catch them with a delay tech without having to manually time anything.
Yeah, that's it. Auto time be damned. Ooh, look at Lied.
The dueling drive rushes and they trade. Just cooling it down. Oh, gets him with the cross up mid kick. Drive rush into the throw. Close to the corner now. entered level 2. Got plenty of gauge, so can block a few of these Blanca balls, but obviously just spends the drive reversal. Totally back that call. You're going to lose a lot more drive reversal blocking these level 2 Blanca balls than you're going to get spending it to get him off you. And that's crucial because that's nearly gone there. Pocket X survives that level 2. Doesn't cancel into the level 3 there. Jab check. Oh, not ready for the DI again. Doesn't have the meter to kill from here. Goes for the Blanca-chan setup again, but the elbow, such a good anti-air, and that'll do it from Pocket X to take the from Cyclips, sorry, to take the first game. I see a Kim, I think Pocket X. From Side X.
I see a Kim, I think Cyclips. Yeah, your Pocket X now. Your Pocket X.
But yes, those the elbows, the anti-airs from Cyclips there, absolutely crucial in shutting down some of those mix-ups from Derace, however we've decided we'll say it. Oh, that side swap was filth.
Oh, nice reversal.
He's got his hands full at the moment dealing with Cyclips' Kim. We'll ask him later.
We'll ask him later.
And there's the first teleport there, and just catches him. Oh, the dueling drive rushes again, but that time the Blanca wins out. The DI in the corner again, and that's the third time that it's worked. Again, goes for the grab after the Blanca-chan. Catches him with that fuss button. Should be enough to kill, and there it is. What an answer.
A mix.
Yeah. Yeah, it'll be interesting to see how many more times he goes for those DIs in the corner and whether Cyclips is ready for them. I mean, both of these characters, we said it before, once they've got you in the corner, so momentum based and the mental stack, you probably aren't thinking about the DI, and as I say it, it works for Cyclips as well. He gets the reload on the spray can after spending them. Again, the success rate on the corner DI, that time he's ready, gets the parry. Derace out of the corner, hops out, perfect parry. No full combo follow-up. Catches him there with the anti-air, but the slide misses. All ready for the DI this time.
Got all man reactions.
Yeah, got him in burnout, close to the corner. The coward crouch gets him with the cross up, but the drops the combo. Now himself is in burnout. Going to spend the level 2 here. Big chip opportunity, such a tough spot, but the jab check from Cyclips into the level 3. Has to spend it there. Will close out this round and will start the deciding round of this match with that movement and damage buff that Kim gets when you've spent that level 3. Also rudely hijacks the custom soundtrack if you've got one and makes it her song. Only character can do that, her secret superpower. But there we go, straight back to it, into the corner for Cyclips. Got the setups going, but eases off, doesn't want to overextend and give him a free way back in, so we're playing some neutral. Possibly the first Blanca ball we've seen this whole match there from Derace, and then just chilling, walking himself back into the corner. Just the dance, the neutral dance from these two. Neither wants to commit because they know how explosive they can be. This time, Cyclips is ready, tries for that DI. A crucial time for him to be ready with the DI back. Ready for the mix-up. Speaking of being ready, not quite out of this yet. Has got that level 2 again, so it would be interesting to see if he looks for an opportunity to activate, especially now that he's got him in burnout. Gets the anti-air, ready with the level 1. This won't kill, but will be a pixel away. Tries for the DI again, misses. Cyclips takes it 2-0.
Oh. Nice. I need a transition.
Well, I mean, we said momentum based, and that just shows. Well, you know, I know as a TO you said it totally unfeasible and an absolute nightmare, but two characters like a Blanca Kim matchup, they can be over so quickly. But that's true of pretty much anything in Street Fighter 6, I think. Particularly you look at your Akuma matchups or characters that can deal the damage of a Bison or an Akuma or a Zangief, and you know, really you can see these matches can end so fast if they need to be. And so we will be getting our next match to you as soon as we can. Let me just bring up who that will be for you as we're coming to the end of the pool stage almost. Getting through our matches. Looks like we'll have Darkus up against Poindexter coming up next on the stream for you. We'll get that organized as soon as we can. Hopefully, touch wood, so far after the little CFN hiccup, things have settled down. I see, some people saying that, ready for Cyclips with that super, ready for the level 1. He'd been tested with that DI in the corner. It was working for Durace in that first game, but Cyclips made the adjustments and added it in, maybe a bit higher on the mental stack. It's such a prominent thing that people are probably sick of hearing about the mental stack of Street Fighter, but it's just one of those things that it's just such an essential part of the game and how it plays. You have to be thinking about so many things with the different mechanics in this game. So, that's just how it is with Street Fighter 6 and the way it is. I mean, it's true of all of them. But we will be bringing some more Street Fighter to you soon, and we'll almost be ready. I'll have a look at the standings, how things are shaping up. We've seen, looks like Pokédex so far undefeated in their group. Luke, unsurprisingly, with that Ed, also so far 4-0. Looks like a bit of a tight contest there with Professor and 4-star. We've nearly got, looks like we've got Poindexter on the Bison for you here, coming up against Darkus. Darkus, not a player I think I've come across in the midweek so far, but we'll see what they have to offer. A Marissa, the big muscle mommy. A lot of people fell off the Marissa, including some of the more prominent Marissas like Big Bird, but we'll see how Darkus goes up against Poindexter's Bison. Very similar characters. They don't have the reversal, but they have such huge damage potential. This should be a big punish. Oh, but he drops the follow-up to the punish counter jab. Gets him in the corner. Poindexter here, just holding his space, not looking to overextend. A sweep to catch him as he comes forward. Throw into the corner. The jab pressure, the plus buttons. Catches him pressing after. Should be able to kill here. Goes into the knee press nightmare. Oh no, a pixel left, but in burner, and there we go. Oh, but doesn't get the full combo follow-up from the mid punches. And that is the first round to Poindexter. Just keeping him away here, using the buttons, the big muscle mommy arm sweep. Poindexter ready, says I can play at that range as well. Catches him with the arm, but unfortunately, though, Gladius not an answer for the scissor kicks because of where they hit. There's the overhead, tries for it again, but instead catches him afterwards. Gets the mine set up, tough position, catches him with the overhead again into the mine explosion. No follow-up there, but catches him low on wake up. Poindexter taking the first game. And we'll see what Darkus can do in this second match. Drive rush, punish counter, throw.
Yeah. Alright, hello guys, I'm actually coming in for demos due to the fact they need to do TO. So from the tournament into the comms, and that right, Boombox?
Hello, how are we?
Yeah, good, thanks. So, Poindexter, not given any chance for Darkus with the M Bison, and that right, Boombox?
Absolutely, and look, we've all played Marissas. We know you can't give a Marissa room to breathe because she can, optimally do 80% of your health. Oh, try.
Oh no, that's
cancelled.
Very bad call, but looks like Poindexter crashing out already. A very good level 1 into the Nightmare Press. Boots.
Yeah, absolutely. Catches him low again. He's had a lot of success with the lows on wake up, just catching Darkus. Perfectly spaced scissors. They would have been safe on block. Gets the throw. Ready with the tech. DI in the corner. Why not? Oh, tries for
no. Yep.
That'll be enough. Yeah, Poindexter. Yeah, pinnacle stuff. Yeah. And it's a tough matchup for Marissa at the best of times because if the Bison knows how to space those scissor kicks they're going to clip the Gladius. It's not even a good answer. It seems like it should be, but unfortunately, you know, nothing's really safe from the scissor kicks aside from very good spacing. So,
yeah, apparently Poindexter. Apparently, when it comes down to the Bisons have they don't have very good anti-air options, but they do have good anti-projectile options to avoid projectiles at all costs, and all set and ready to go to get in close and personal. Ain't that right?
yeah, absolutely. And those big buttons and that back heavy kick, which is plus, despite how it looks a little bit like Akuma, I feel like, Bison, in that some of those big buttons or some of those moves feel like you should be able to punish them, and then you get caught sort of trying to mash jab on to take your turn back, not realizing that for some reason those bigger buttons are actually less safe on blocks than some of the others. But I feel like people, you know, I've been dabbling in a bit of Bison myself. I feel like I've noticed since launch, you really can't get away with poorly spaced scissor kicks anymore. A lot of the discourse was scissor kicks are broken, they're too easy to space, but most characters have, well, most people have worked out which button, which 4-frame, if their character has one, they can use to get that punish counter. And, you know, even drive rush cancel, I know the Bison mirror match is a nightmare, because if they know exactly what scissor kick is safe and which one isn't, and then they'll often go crouching jab and then drive rush cancel just to plant the mine and totally take the momentum back for that next little bit. So, you know, it is something that I feel like the adjustments are being made. It'll be interesting to see if more Bisons start abusing the head stomp, the devil's reverse, which can be so hard to sort of snipe out, a little bit like Akuma's many air approaches. I don't know. How's the Bison matchup for Zangief? I mean, I feel like
the Bison matchup with the Geef is mostly the Geef will dominate the Bisons. But if the Bison knows if the Bisons knows their spacing and know how to avoid getting grappled and actually manage to cross up the Geef, then the Bisons will have a splendid time, without a doubt, to juggle the Geef's ass in the air. That is for sure.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
How does Lariat go at stopping some of those? I mean, obviously, if they can get it to cross up, that's bad news bears. But
for Lariat will actually do pretty well against Psycho Crushers. I've tested it before. I labbed it with it before, and Lariats are pretty good with going up against Psycho Crushers, but not the Stomps. However, the Stomps are deadly. They will, because M Bison's Stomp is not at the arm's length, but right on top of Zangief's head. So if you Lariat and he's right above your head, that is a good whiff punish for the Bison, and you will actually lose nearly 20 to 50% of health, or even more, 70% of health, if they manage to actually get the Psycho Mine and juggle your ass with another OD Psycho Crusher to level 3.
yeah, absolutely. All right. Well, you've only just joined us, Planetary, but we're going to take a 5-minute break. We are going to give yourselves a chance to stretch. We're going to get our finalists for you, and we will do our finals for Midweek Mix-Up 78 right after this.
Quiet, but gonna spend the level 2. He's gonna get hit by the spike.
Wait,
And a poor choice. Agent will come out on top of that one. And ROF dumping the meter as well.
We've got ourselves a game here. Okay, ROF wasn't happy with that. Just drive rushing straight in the beginning of the round. He's got Agent in the corner straight away. Wasn't ready for the drive impact.
Goodness.
Here comes Agent with his own follow-up now. I like it. There we go. 40% straight into level 3. Yeah. I like it. And he's just
60% straight off the
just
bat.
off camera here. Agent is doing his super animation in his chair. I like
Agent,
it,
man. I love Agent so much. This kid is so much fun.
All right, RF trying to fight his way in now. Has to make something happen, otherwise he's going to go down the first game here. He's not going to get a perfect in this first game
Beautiful
at all.
Jump into the throw. Punish counter does so much damage if you're holding that parry. Kingham locked down here in the corner. Bit of a mid-range sort of game, and I like that, but unfortunately not going to pay out. Agent not ready for the reversal.
Come on, Agent. Let's see you take a game here. Oh, and he almost had it there. He called out the EX command grab, but it wasn't there in time, and there it is, the first projectile to close it out. ROF eases it out 1 round apiece. If Agent took that first game with that drive impact, that would have been...
That's what would be awesome, mate.
All right. Great sweep from ROF. Oh, just
Nice
calls him out of the
anti-air
air.
as
You
well.
don't get a neutral jump. I'm not throw teching on wake up.
ROF definitely taking a bit more of an aggressive nature here, wanting to keep Agent locked down, forcing him to block.
It's going
Agent
to hurt.
Wants to push buttons here.
Okay,
Gonna
look for the
hold all
drive
of
impact
this.
from Agent to get out of the corner. He's died twice already. RF backing off, perhaps expecting it. Here
That
comes
forward
Agent. He's
heavy
going to
kick.
throw RF back in the corner now. Oh, he's going
That's
to
gonna
wake up.
punish. No, it's not.
Oh, and it's too late. Have to look at the replay, see what happened on that one. All right, a chance now for Agent. Agent jumping in. Drive rush. Going for the throw. ROF in trouble now. Agent.
Nice.
Oh,
Good
and
for the wake
RF
up
pulled it
command
out.
grab. That should
Beautiful
do
jump.
it.
He's going to get rewarded with the first game. There it is.
Doesn't even need.
I tell you what, that was a close first game, though, Slicer.
Absolutely, absolutely. As I've seen Agent and RF play a lot at locals against each other as well. They were playing
Agent.
a lot of the
Let's
better,
go.
so Agent definitely no slouch. A fighting game
Oh.
extraordinaire, I would say.
All right, that's...
Nah, f off. One more, bro.
Bro, tournament is tomorrow. We need to get some sleep.
Man, we'll just rock up when our pools start.
It's first thing tomorrow morning. If you're late, you're gonna miss it, buddy.
Miss it. It's not like we're gonna get DQ'd or anything.
Look, there's a legend out there.
Mm.
There's a DQ man.
Mm.
If he calls your name out 3 times, you're out of the whole thing, man.
DQ, man. Pff, it's an old wives' tale.
Look, your funeral, I'm gonna get some sleep. I'm going. I'll see you tomorrow.
Well, I'm gonna stay up labbing. DQ, man. What is that? Alright, I think I'm ready for tomorrow. I'm gonna get some... Kev, is that you? I must be imagining things. This DQ man, he can't be real. DQ man? What kind of stuff is that? DQ man, DQ man, DQ man. See? Nothing happened. I don't even know what that was. It's all in my head. I need sleep.
Marcelian, you have now been DQ'd from Tekken.
All right. Welcome back to the midweek mix-up number 78. We are just getting our finalists sorted for you as we move on to the next stage and bring you the hot finals action for number 78. How are you, Terry? Feeling refreshed? Obviously, we saw you on stream earlier, straight from playing to the virtual commentary booth with me. Much appreciated. Pleasure to have you.
No worries. I'm actually quite happy to jump on board. But we have a matter to deal with at this point, because we have one particular tiebreaker that are equally scored with 7 points, and we need to sort this matter out very now. Straight to the finals.
All right. Got it sorted. We'll be going straight to the finals. So there you go. I don't know if it's a gentleman's agreement or just our organised TOs behind the scenes to get the midweek mix-up running as smoothly as it can, despite the efforts of Australia's internet quality and CFN. So it looks like our finalists will be Pokédex, Luna, Cooper, 4-Star, Luke, Icebergy, Volian, and Baker in our top 8 for you tonight for midweek mix-up number 78. Some very familiar names. We've fought them, we've watched them in the midweek mix-up. You know, I'm sure you're pleased to see a grappler in there in Volian, even if he doesn't quite play the right character as far as you're concerned.
Well, funny enough, before the midweek mix-up has started, I actually went up against Volian, and that motherfucker actually knows how to kick my ass with when I play Zangief. But I'll be damned. I know I almost had him at critical health, but it's good to see Volume up on stage to actually give it his all against Baker 737. But on deck with the first stream, we have Pokédex and Luna. So you two get up on here. Let's sort it out. Let's actually fight and figure out who will be moving on to the semi-finals. Yes.
Absolutely. And I think based on previous, we'll be first to 2 for this, and then from then on it'll be first to 3.
Yeah,
if that's wrong, someone will correct me. So first to 2 for this first bit of the finals, and then we'll move on to first to 3
in the semi-finals and the grand finals. Yes, indeed.
Now you may have been busy playing earlier. I don't know if you heard. We were discussing the discourse about some people think that all Street Fighter 6 tournaments should be first to 3 from the get-go, or from the top 128, or earlier on because of how volatile. No,
first to 2 is always the way to go when it comes down to Street Fighter 6. We're not going to first to 3 unless we reach up to the finals. First to 3 is always the finals, semi-finals and finals. That said, we are not going to go first to 3 all the way through, because we wanted to be quick. We wanted to get it done before 10 p.m. or at least before midnight. We don't want to go all the way up to midnight. We don't want to be there at the crack of dawn and then realize, oh crap, we need to go to sleep. No,
look, for an event like the midweek mix-up, I understand, but what about bigger tournaments? Would you like to see, bigger tournaments, more established tournaments, say a BAM here in Australia, or some of the bigger tournaments overseas, first to 3 earlier because of how volatile it is? We'll have to park that discussion because it looks like our players are ready to go. Pokédex up against Luna here. The finals underway for midweek mix-up 78. Let's go.
Yeah, the DP dipstick, Pokédex against Luna. And looks like Luna is coming in strong with the Luke, putting Pokédex into the corner. And looks like he is very, very scared at this point. But I got a feeling this could be a perfect.
Yeah, the 7 silver letters as they are in Street Fighter 6. I feel like a rough one for Pokédex there. I reckon he wanted a wake-up drive reversal and got the DI instead. And that really just sort of ruined his chances to get out of that corner. But let's see how he answers. We saw him deal with a Luke earlier, and there he goes, starting the offense, the jabs into the corner carry from Kim. So good. There's the wake-up drive reversal, I think, or earlier. And he's ready with the perfect parry, and straight back into the corner you go for Luna.
Oh, another perfect parry. Looks like Pokédex is on his game with the perfect parry. Putting Luna into the corner and setting up with the Vagabond. Into a Zuna drop. Another Vagabond all set up. Yeah, that is a kill.
Oh, that was so close. They must have traded jabs at some point. That was so close to a perfect in reply. Narrowly avoids it there.
But without a doubt, that is clean. And oh my god, Pokédex, were you sleeping on the job there, mate? Remember, you got one more round. Don't be sleeping.
Absolutely. Well, and interesting. We were talking about the Kim Blanca matchup being volatile early, but for now it seems like this Kim Luke matchup is really momentum based. As Luna gets a big opening, should be able to cash out here and
and it does, and that is another perfect KO. It is.
Wow. All three of these rounds, perfect or near perfect for both of these players.
Man,
you're telling me that with a game this explosive, there's not room for a first to three?
No. I think there's a way you have to actually be quick on your feet when it comes down to the first to two. I think the tradition of being first to two is always actually feels more quick on your feet. You have to think fast. You have to figure out your opponent. You have to figure out what they're doing and what their patterns are. I think that's the whole idea with first to two. And looks like, speaking of which, Pokédex is actually picking up the patterns on Luna and trying to keep his distance away from Luna at this point.
Absolutely, and really ready for those wake-up options. He blocked the wake-up drive reversal. He gave him that space in case the bust out. But speaking of the bust out of the corner, Luna in burnout, but doesn't care. He should be able to steal this with the level 1.
Yeah, and they do. Luna coming in with a clean kill with level 1. Well played, well played.
And on the verge of a 2-0 here, 1 round away. Let's see what... Oh, catches him coming forward with a drive rush. Luna just putting him in the corner. The tackle for the Oki, but the perfect parries again from Pokédex. Been so ready with those. The deep spray can.
Yeah, the deep vagabond, but apparently Luna knew what was coming up and managed to take a step forward. Perfect parry from a perfect strike to a Azuna drop. That's what we want to see.
Oh, and again, the elbow catches him pressing, catching the timing on the anti-air, gets him low on wake up, but drops the combo. Ready tries for the perfect parry again.
Oh no, I think that is... He dropped! No kill!
Yeah, and that is all Pokédex needs to level this at 1 round apiece and keep himself in this fight. But Luna again winning those early exchanges when they both try and come forward, drive rushing in with the button to catch him, offensive drive reversal. You love to see it, just keeping Pokédex in the corner.
Oh, but Pokédex is finding those opportunities to actually get him close, and he's cashing out with the level 3, getting that boost of attack and speed. But sadly you say, you'll be hearing this remix all night long. There's no way of getting out of this track.
Oh, gets him with the cross-up, catches him trying for the suppressor. He's in burnout. Pokédex has enough to go for the meaty drive impact, but spends it on the drive rush for the Oki instead. Just going to keep him peppered in the corner, gets a grab, 1 touch or throw. The shimmy catches him reaching. Such a tough defensive position there for Luna and Pokédex. The comeback.
1-1.
1 apiece.
Yeah, you shouldn't be shaking hands with the air, otherwise you're gonna get caught with those hands. And what a response with a drive impact.
Yeah, and this will be a big combo. I mean, Luke can do so much damage meterless, even with the changes for Season 2. Just pulling back there, Luna, knowing not to overextend. Just trying to get some of their own drive meter back, but Pokédex corner to corner. Missed input there, gets the Tatsu. I'm not sure that's what they were looking for.
I don't think they were looking for the Tatsu. I think they were looking for something else to get there, but it doesn't matter. Luna comes in with a clean kill with an uppercut.
Yeah, absolutely. Luna playing a bit like Noah the Prodigy in the US, infamous for just burning out as Luke, but keeping the offense going. And it's working. He's keeping Pokédex on the back foot, but there's another perfect parry for Pokédex.
Yes. Managed to keep himself at bay. Managed to actually pushing him into the corner and cashing out his level 3 already. I
back it. You know, he was low on drive gauge. He has a whole, he has to win back a round, and then there'll be a deciding round if he succeeds. So time to build that meter back. Burns himself out.
With a ODDP, but I don't think I don't think he's going to last long. He's trying to find that opening, but it doesn't matter.
Yeah. Final game, final round. These two have been swinging at each other all match, and we are going to see it again here as they both start rushing at each other's faces. There's that offensive drive reversal again, just pulling back.
But you also have to realize Luna has full meter. They can pop it off at any time if they want to, if they get the right connection. But they are trying to get that connection, but they can't find it. And looks like Pokédex might be able to get that connection, and he does. And I think if Luna doesn't find that opportunity, it is game over, and it
A pixel
is
away,
almost.
catches him reaching again. Yeah, hang on. I think he could be able to kill here if he lands this.
Yes, he does. He lands it for critical art, critical damage, but can it be enough to kill?
It's got to be close to
Just by a sliver.
Oh my goodness. Oh, spins to level 1, but oh my god.
No shot. What a call to Luna. Taking it 2-1. Holy smoke.
I was sure that maybe Pokédex had gotten away because of how far the level 1 traveled, but the heavy punch Sandblast manages to reach in the recovery. Wow.
Yeah, you have to be careful with the Sandblast or Sonic Booms. Those can reach you from different places without a doubt.
Yeah, absolutely. That pocket sand, deadly.
Yeah, well played to both Pokédex and Luna. Well played, well played. Luna moving on to the semi-finals. We also got our next stream matchup. We have Luke Nez up against Icebergy, and looking from the challenge, looking from the brackets, Cooper Trooper moves on, and same with Volian, our resident Manon player.
Absolutely. So, yeah.
We got Icebergy and Luke Nez up. Oh no.
Looks like, yeah, we've got the battle of the DLC characters. We've got Aki up against the Ed. Luke's Ed, massive shout out. I saw him playing over the weekend and showing exactly what that jumping heavy kick of Ed's can do against Bison. Really helped me on a personal level in terms of dealing with that matchup. But, these two know these characters inside and out. It is an interesting matchup. They both have very unique sort of spaces that they want to play in. Neither are amazing at dealing with pressure, so it'll be interesting to see. Speaking of spacing, Luke knew exactly what was coming there with the jump scissor hands from there, and manages to get that combo. So an early advantage to Luke, but still plenty to go.
The command grab, no! Vince! We've been seeing a lot of those in YSB now. We're seeing a lot of those in the midweek mix-up. We have a good level 1. Getting that poison in for Ed at this point. And, good response. A good with counter punish. And I think Icebergy is cashing out.
Yeah, not enough to kill because of the scaling along combo.
Doesn't matter.
Yeah, that'll do it for Icebergy to take round 1, all because Luke tried to catch him by surprise with that the ODD in neutral, catches him low there, sends him into the corner or close to the corner in poison.
What a call with a drive impact, and puts him in definite for the corner. But you have to remember, Luke has a full meter now. So he has to be careful and actually find that opportunity, but I don't think Luke will be able to find that opportunity very shortly. But he managed to get in there with an ODDP, that's a good thing.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think it's really important for the match generally that Icebergy represented that. Oh, here we go. Should be enough to kill from here. He's got 2 bars. Yeah,
Use the level 2. And that's a kill.
Yeah.
Clean kill. A clean kill for Icy.
Yeah, and crucial, what I was saying was, to represent that DI and catch that snatcher from Luke there, as he gets a big opening to start the round. That's how he started last time. Throw into the corner. But you need to show Luke players. Oh, gets the full follow-up to the punish counter from the uncharged snatcher. Huge reversal of fortunes here as Luke takes the momentum and knew that the OD slide was coming.
The perfect KO. Yeah,
absolutely. What a response. You know, you talked just a match ago about the need to adapt quickly in a first to two, and that's exactly what we've seen so far.
Yeah. See, that's the fun part when it comes to the first to two. You need that adaptation very quickly. You have to build that opportunity. And looking at Luke, he's finding that opportunity. He's getting there. He's getting into Iceberg's mindset. He's trying to find it. And looking at it, I think we got a perfect matchup. Perfect.
Oh, what a response from Luke there. The double perfect to send us to a final game. And you mentioned that adaptation. He got caught by the wake up level 1 in that first game, and he was ready for it in that last one. He knew that he'd want him off him in that second round, and he just waited patiently and built the meter. But speaking of adaptions, Icebergy this time getting the fastest start. And now we're seeing a slowdown after some very frenetic rounds. They're both just going to take their time. Oh, but as I say that, Luke gets the big jump in, goes for the kill rush for the Oki, gets him into the corner.
Going back in the center, looking for that kind of neutral game. But you have to remember, Luke won that neutral game first, and he won it again. He's going for the clean drops. Never mind. Comes in with a low.
Yeah, absolutely. And, you know, both of these characters have very big recovery on their fireballs, and they both know it. We're seeing a lot of jump-ins as they're guessing or making the hard read on the timing of when the fireballs are coming, and it's reaping dividends for both of them at the moment.
That is true. That is true. Well, after when we realized he missed out the Dempsey roll, and looks like, Iceberg is looking for that opportunity, putting that poison setup, but it's getting close and comes in with command grab. All right, Luke is on full bar right now. He's looking for that opportunity, and Aki is almost there as well. Never mind. But can he pops it off? Will he kill it? No, he's saving it.
Goes for the setup, wants to hold on to some of his meter, gets the DI wall splat in the corner. Won't be able to kill off this, going for that killer blow. He's got him burnt out, but on a pixel of health himself. What a read on the snatch.
He's looking, he's paying attention, and he has got it. We have our next contender moving on to the semi-finals. Luke playing patiently and managing to get in there, finishing off Icebergy. Well played to both of you.
Absolutely, and you saw there Icebergy moving around using the sort of that slither that got some changes as well, waiting for Luke to become impatient, knowing that he had him in burnout and one touch away from victory. But Luke just waiting patiently, getting a real opportunity for a clean whiff punish to seal the deal. Absolutely very impressive. You called it, patience from Luke, spacing from Luke. And so we have our final 4, and we move into first to 3 for our semi-finals. We'll have Luna up against Cooper, followed by Luke up against Volian the God Slayer. So looks like our players are here, ready to get that underway pretty much straight away for you as we keep this Street Fighter flying at you thick and fast.
Yes, and now we have our resident Cooper Trooper as our menacing JP, as we all know and love him for, and we got Luna coming in with Luke. So this is going to be one hell of a fight, and we know the matchup is a little bit of 50-50 there. You got Luke who can come in close and get in close and personal, but you have the JP who can actually keep them at a distance. So let's see who will win what, shall we?
Absolutely, and it's so easy to sort of hope that or think that you might have the matchup won once you get in on a JP, but he also has so many tools and good buttons. But Luna, straight to it, manages to bait the OD amnesia early. That's a good psychological blow, and doesn't get the DP follow-up there to take that last pixel of health, but still a very healthy life lead. Cooper interrupts.
But will that drop cost it? Yeah, Cooper.
Well, yeah, as you say, burnt out now and at a distance where JP tries builds the level 2 to make it extra hard. You can't parry through it.
Oh no! No, not like this. That is a robbery. That was robbery for Luna. Luna almost had it, but Cooper Trooper came back saying, no, I want to win this. I'll show you the definition of a zoner with JP.
And 2, 3 throws. Most of Cooper's damage this round has come from throws so far. Oh, it went for the drive rush, burnt themselves out there, Luna. But looks like ready for the charge knuckle, but gets the throw follow-up. Now does have Cooper in the corner, but at a life deficit and burnt out. Yeah, the air throw catches the overhead ghost, not ready for the
checkmate. That is a checkmate kill.
Yeah, really hard. Have to be ready for the super there. He did have the meter, but unfortunately wasn't ready for it. Cooper takes the first game. Trying to slow things down, get the shop set up.
Yeah, but looking at this, Cooper Trooper is keeping his health strong and managing, putting a lot of pressure on Luna. Everywhere he goes and comes in with the command grab. This is not good. Population down to you, bro. Welcome to the Spike City Central. This is gonna hurt.
Absolutely. Well, burns himself out going for the DI, maybe looking for another stand blast there, Cooper. Only a pixel for Luna and manages that crouching mid kick. Such a handy button at an awkward range for JP to have. And Cooper, first round. But into the corner, Luna. We saw in the first round something similar, but Cooper with the jump out manages to get out and get away from some of that pressure from the Luke. Now goes forward, drive rush into the throw again.
Oh no, Luna burned themselves out, and this is not looking good. Oh, a good response, but Cooper comes in with another one, and with the 2 utility.
Yeah, it's such a. I mean, he's the Baron of burnout at the best of times. But if a JP has level 2, and there's the timing, the throw, there's the done again.
Checkmate kill for Cooper.
An almost identical ending to we saw for the last one.
Yeah, so here we go. It's down to the wire. Cooper Trooper is at match point at this point. Luna needs to win this to stay alive and stay fighting with Cooper Trooper. But will they get there though?
Yeah, what sort of adjustments will we see? Luna's been going really hard and fast, ready with the DI. Speaking of checkmates, you know, if they're ready for it and you charge that knuckle as a Luke and you don't have a level 3 to cancel into, you just have to eat that DI, know that it's coming. But Luna now, the dry reversal from Cooper, just trying to keep this offense going despite being in burnout, knows how dangerous distance is at this point against JP when you don't have that meter. Gets the meter back and just drive rushes forward, looking to keep that pressure on, playing around. Yeah, I was about to say maybe Luna will look to slow the pace down because Cooper is winning this fast pace, but instead they've doubled down and they're going even faster. Works for that first round, but Cooper making the adjustments and now has Luna in the corner.
Yeah, and about to put in the Burnout City, and it looks like it happened, but not enough to actually put him in the checkmate situation. Oh no, the drive is back.
Yeah, Cooper's had enough of that charge back knuckle. You can't get away with that for free. Don't attempt the reactions. Could have cancelled into the level 3 if they were ready for it, but you know, that's much easier said than done, sitting with a headset and microphone in my face instead of playing someone like Cooper, and that's a huge neutral jump. Should be able to go to level 3.
It's time for the contradiction. Can you survive the psycho power that's bestowed in you? One way or another, this is gonna hurt.
Yeah, just in critical art, goes for the back charge knuckle again, just letting them absolutely fly. And there he goes, third time from the look, and then Luna now gets the corner, has him in the checkmate situation. Should maybe be able to kill. He's got critical art. There should be enough here. Gonna go. Oh no, drops the combo.
No, this is not good. This is not good. But look, they're both at critical health. But here's the thing. Wait! It looks like Luna just gave themselves a couple more seconds to stay alive. One round to Luna. But it is a massive mountain to climb, that is for sure.
Was it all a build-up? Every one of those charge knuckles getting DI'd just for that moment, knowing that they could cancel into the level 3. Who knows?
All right.
Playing 4D chess, but Cooper putting the foot down now. Seeing the aggression from Luna and deciding I can play Rushdown JP as well. Gets Luna in the corner and now just piling on those spike setups for the great interrupt to stop the portal, get it off the screen. In burnout, goes for the throw. Now just trying to stay in Cooper's face.
And looks like Luna is actually... Oh no, never mind. The air throw comes into play. And both of them are on burnout, but never mind. Luna comes back into play with the overdrive back to full. But they're looking for that opportunity to actually keep it going. And looks like Cooper Trooper is almost back, getting his drive meter full again. Perfect parry. Checkmate isn't enough.
Could be.
It is. Yeah. I shouldn't have asked.
Didn't even have to spend. Could have burnt the level 1 if they needed that little bit of extra damage, but not necessary. Holding on to that full bar. Very similar start to the last. Just going to spend it. Early in the second round, just get that life lead, make Luna impatient to rush forward, let JP play the JP game.
And looks like Luna actually caught up with it and got the perfect parry, but too little too late. You get the corner switch and looks like Cooper is paying it off very quickly. And I believe that is Spike Central City. Population down to you, bro.
Yeah, that's game or match point rather for Cooper. But you know, we saw what Luna did in the last game in a similar situation. Fully stocked with level 3 going into this final round, so plenty of chances to cash out the damage.
That is true, that is true. Luna has a very steep hill to climb, and if they get there, they will actually even up the match, and there will be one hell of a fight for the semi-finals to get right into the grand finals. Oh,
absolutely. Doesn't get the full combo. Speaking of, they just get the but ready just.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Cooper's got that level 3, the level 2 rather, if he needs it to really put that. Yeah, there it is.
Yeah, there it is. Oh, boy, it's the level 2, but is it enough?
Cooper's DI has almost a full meter, can get the full cash out here if they get the combo. Should be enough, but the drop again. That's almost identical to the setup they had in the last
Anisha,
what an answer. Not enough to kill, still burnt out though.
Oh wow, right on the tip of the spike. Cooper shuts it down. This is a good fight, but a good effort for both our fighters, Luna and Cooper. Well played to both of you.
Yeah, absolutely. Very tightly fought matches there. Cooper advancing to the finals in a midweek mix-up once again, holding down that spot, showing why JP is the villain of Street Fighter 6. I mean, I guess Bison's back, but we haven't seen the lore implications there. He still doesn't quite remember who he is. We're going to bring you the second semi-final here. Luke up against Volian. I know firsthand that Volian is quite comfortable with the matchup against Ed, but my Ed isn't of the same caliber as Luke's. So it'll be great to see a matchup between both of these competitors. And we know they both can take the fight to Cooper no matter who makes it into the finals as well. So, you know, you'd think that with the tools that Ed has, that it would be a tough matchup for Manon, but she also has a very awkward jump angle on her jump heavy kick for him to anti-air. So
that is true.
easy for a Manon to sort of pepper an Ed and make it hard for him to use some of those fireballs and snatcher tools. So it'll be interesting to see how that plays out, but we won't have to contemplate that question very long because we are ready to go with our second semi-final.
And we definitely have to ready, but you have to realize this is going to be one interesting matchup. You got the person who likes to be in the middle of the screen and keeping away from any grapplers or any zoners, but you also got the person who is built for level up system, getting each medal to actually build up the damage. And looks like Luke is actually keeping that distance away from Volian, but I think what response saying, all right, I'll perfect parry. You had your drive impact. Here's mine in return.
Yeah, just really attacking the drive gauge with that, and then the back throw to get the corner. But Volian did manage to get himself out of the corner. Going to build another medal here. Even if he loses this round, he's got 3 medals going into the next. Gets the overhead, the bust out from Luke.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
so hard to punish. Feels like, speaking of moves that you feel like you should be able to punish, gets the back throw, huge with Volian in burnout, and just the walk-up throw to seal that first round.
Yeah, but you have to remember, Volian is 3 stacks up with the medal, so you have to be careful. Damage is pretty high at this point. Coming in with a Runga SA for number 4. Misses the command throw. I think he's getting a little too greedy there, don't you think?
Yeah, absolutely. And just the back rise from Luke wasn't quite in the corner, just goes for it, but Luke is ready. Gets the full punish combo, and Volian in burnout close to the corner. A pixel of health, anything will chip, and there it is, the OD Snatcher to steal the first game.
I am gobsmacked. I am surprised. I never thought he misses the level 3. Normally he catches it, but this is the first.
Well, I mean, I guess he probably went for it knowing that maybe Luke wouldn't be expecting it, and that's the time to bust out a wake-up level 3. You got to show people that you're willing to go for it, and especially if you don't have the sort of wake-up options that, you don't have an invincible reversal. You've got only your supers to get you out. So maybe that'll just be in Luke's mind for the rest of this game, that he did that. He went for it.
And that's true. All right, so now we know Luke is up 1. Volian is actually Volian's got a lot of catching up to do, and looks like Luke is putting that hard stop sign, coming in with the level 1 and going for that not a kill.
Yeah, I'm never game to call whether the level 1 from Ed will. With the level 1. What a response with the overhead. Knew there was a gap there, knew he was in burnout, and just went for it.
Yeah, good call. A very good call for Luke. Alright, but we have to remember, Volian's level 2, it got 2 medals, so damage is going to be a little bit hefty here. Avoids the throw. Avoids a good throw, good tech throw. Oh, good call. A very good call. Trying to push in, putting the pressure on Luke. This is actually pretty good.
Yeah, doesn't go for the side switch after the OD Snatcher, just willing to take the damage and get himself closer. But there's another command throw from Volian, and now it's such a tough situation for Luke.
Yes,
Patience from Volian, just not wanting to overextend. He's so ready for and this could be enough to kill from here with the level 2 conversion. Chip? Yeah, chip. Wow. Just let it rip.
Yeah, let it rip. He knew what needs to be done. He saw that opportunity and took it. Well played to Volian there.
Absolutely. Just the bust out. Not wanting to put up with a drive rush cancel. It's so hard against any grapplers. You don't want him to get that strike throw mix from a drive rush cancel. So Luke willing to just let it rip.
Yeah. All right. So both of them are actually looking for one more point. Luke needs one more point to get the second match on him. Volian needs one more to get a point on him.
That's 5 medals, and he's
so
just.
What a call out. He managed to get there, but you have to remember, any grapple from here on out one quarter of your health is gone. So Luke has to realize that right now. I hope he does, and he does. Comes in, taking in 2-0 on the Volian.
Yeah, he knew Volian wanted to get closer and keep that fear going, and he just used those buttons from Ed to keep him out. Really impressive from both of them. Straight away, there's that drive rush cancel into the strike throw mix, and Volian gets that first medal for the match now at 2. And he's just going to keep advancing, keep that pressure on. This is the adaptation we're starting to see from Volian, but the punish counter Snatcher catches him whiffing buttons.
Oh, comes in with the Sonic Fang. Very good. Avoiding to get grappled by Volian. Oh, perfect parry, and doesn't matter. Getting a third medal in and getting pushed into the corner.
Pixels away from the splat. So unlucky for Volian there. He probably thought that he'd get it. Catches him trying for another command grab. Gets the full combo there. And there's the drive rush cancel into 4 medals again. Even if he loses, Volian will be pleased to have just built that. And again, we see the perfect parry into the drive impact. Cashes out his drive gauge, but that doesn't come with you to the next round. Luke now at match point.
Yes, and Volian needs to put the pedal to the metal. He's got a steep climb to get through the top of that summit, but can he get there though? That is the main question.
And Luke has just been so good at knowing when Volian wants to come in. Let's see. Are we going for the dream combo, the desync? We are, and he gets it. This will be big.
This is carrying it over.
Yeah, into the corner, into the level 1 for the burnout, and now it is guess for game big time for Volian. Guess for the match. Luke not taking any chances because he knows he doesn't have to.
Comes in with the snatcher.
Forward. Clinical display from Luke showing exactly why playing an Ed that knows how to control their space can be so frustrating. Just not get a chance to get your offense going. Very impressive stuff from both of the players. And, Gutsy, I don't know if you've tried to do the desync combos or the dream combos, depending on if you're American or Japanese, depending on what you want to call it. But those new Ed combos, that thing is not easy, even in the lab, let alone to bust out at match point. I guess if you're up 2 games, you can take the chance that you don't do as much damage.
Yeah, I'll be honest with you. I have seen, due to the fact that I do ranked matches, I've seen a lot of Ed players who actually tried to do that and tried to get that dream combo, but they end up cocking it up somewhere along the line, either a misinput DP or a misinput button. It can actually cost it a lot, and you only be getting about like nearly 20% of health from the player to actually get them down. And that is what we saw right there with Luke doing that. He managed to carry Volian all the way and managed to drop his health 50% over to the critical health, and that is one interesting combo right there, to be honest.
Absolutely. It'd be interesting to see how long they let Ed keep building meter when the level 2 is on the screen, given just how much drive gauge and meter and things you can get back. It's crazy how quickly, if you get the dream combo like that, you can almost have level 2 again instantly if you have 3 bars at the start of it and you don't spend a level 1 at the end. It's not only does it look incredible, it's just so handy for turning the tide of a match when you can get that much damage and really not be that behind when it comes to your meter. But will he bust it out again now? Luke moving on to the grand finals up against Cooper, getting through where the players are ready. We'll be getting into it right now for you. The grand final midweek mix-up 78, Cooper Trooper up against Luke. It's a match we've seen in this point of tournaments before. Let's see how it shakes out tonight.
Yeah, and so far, if memory checks correctly, these two have been running back every single time when they got to the grand finale. Every single time, it's always one or the other that gets the win, and this is going to be one interesting matchup. So, the Titans, Cooper and Luke, are all set and ready to go. Putting Cooper into the corner with the wall splat and taking off most damage of Cooper, putting him into burnout.
ready with the level 1, testing him early, Luke there, and Cooper shows him that he's got those reactions, but still burnt out, still in the corner, uses the regular amnesia in burnout, the air-to-air, still got that advantage in the corner, catches him, but the DI doesn't hit, and now a pixel away, and Cooper's got his meter back.
Oh no! And catches him out with a DI.
Yeah.
Good first round for Cooper.
Absolutely. I was saying it in the match against Iceberger. You really need to show Eds early that you're willing to DI so that they don't just use those snatches for free, because otherwise they're going to control that space. So putting that doubt in Luke's mind is crucial for Cooper early.
That is true, that is true. And looks like both of them, never mind, both of them were equally matched with health, but looks like Cooper is actually a little bit ahead with the health lead at the moment. Avoiding the spikes and managed to take a little bit of chip damage, but Cooper is looking for that opportunity to get in there with the OD amnesia, and that is not good.
Yeah, couldn't quite challenge when he wanted to, and got hit by the second pop. Goes for the charged punch. Knowing that he was in burnout and couldn't DI, but wake up level 1, catches him. Cooper on the verge of claiming this first game, gets his meter back, but obviously Luke now has the CA on deck, so one opening is all he needs as well, but gets caught by the second spike whilst going for the fireball. Harry's, this should be able to kill from here. Might not even need to spend all of his meter. Might be able to save a bar for the next round. Instead, doesn't finish his plate and pays for it. The jumping mid-punch. Cooper takes the first game.
Yeah, coming in strong with the first win. And this is going to be one interesting fight. Like, this is what we would like to see. These two scrapping and looking for the opportunity, winning those neutral games, getting there and actually dealing a lot of damage at this point. And looks like, yes, he's about to be put into Spike Central very shortly. Population down to you, bro, Luke, and that is going to be painful.
Absolutely. Cooper setting up in the corner, but the jab challenge from Luke, bold when you've got a jab that's sort of a bit janky like Ed's, but goes for it anyway. Doesn't matter. Cooper gets the hit back into the corner, full combo, takes the first round of match 2. Opening with the OD fireball.
Yeah. Oh, and a good response. Parrying the fireball from Ed and coming in with the air grab. Very good. But looks like Luke is actually getting there, don't you think?
Absolutely, and we've seen so many air throws from Cooper tonight. I wonder if it's something I just haven't noticed, or if it's something that maybe Cooper's turned to a bit more now that the crouching heavy punch isn't reliable as it was, and you need to maybe think about your options. Level 3, this should be enough. He's in the yellow going in. This should be 2-0 to Cooper.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah, the contradiction is actually going to hurt. That level 3 is going to send those spikes out of your body because you have no wealth to actually take on those psycho powers.
The Mortal Kombat super, as I've heard it referred. Very brutal looking. Mind you, some of them are. And there's Cooper straight into the corner again. He has just been absolutely not giving Luke any chance to breathe. He knows exactly what range he wants to be playing at, and he wants to stand just outside it in zone or get right up in his face and challenge him with those buttons. And he gets it with the cross up again, sets up the portals, goes for the overhead. Luke manages to weather that storm, catches him with the flicker, slowing it down. That jump mid punch, so good from both of them, but jump mid kick, I should say.
Yeah, and looks like Luke is actually putting Cooper into the corner. But you have to remember, Cooper is actually at that point where he can actually send out those spikes if he wants to, and it's gonna be painful. But here's the question though. Both of them at level 2, and Cooper's at burnout. Level 2.
Just gonna spend it, use up the time, you know, get some of his meter back. Oh, the jump heavy punch. He tried to challenge and gets caught by the snatcher.
Yeah, that's a very good catch. A very good read on Luke. A very, very good read. Now it's up 1, but he has a very, very steep hill to climb to get to where he is. That is for sure.
Yeah, absolutely. But, you know, it has to start somewhere. He's you know, he didn't spend in that first game, and it cost him. And then Cooper quickly took the second. It'll be interesting to see. Yeah, speaking of, he cashes out now, gets some of those nibs back, gets that drive gauge evened out, takes the life lead as well, just. And now looking to put the pressure on Cooper here as he's close to the corner, catches him low with the flicker. Now just walking him down. Just kind of assert his will on this neutral.
Yeah, so it looks like Cooper is actually sending out the spikes, trying to keep Luke at bay, trying to keep him at bay so he can actually get those meters that he's after. But Luke is already noticing that he's actually trying to get in close and personal. Luke is actually at critical damage at this point, and this is actually where it gets scary, coming in with the level 2. But Luke already have saying that same tune again, but this time not getting away scot-free. With Cooper taking in one more round for match point.
It's rude that that ghost changed sides and still hit him low. JP's level 2's busted. I know there's a lot of busted level 2s, but like Luke did everything right to get out of there when Cooper went for the throw, and he still got hit. But speaking of, checks him coming forward, and now Luke trying to just let it rip. Doesn't want to mess with the mix from that target combo of the JP. He tries to keep tonight's midweek mix-up alive and at least bring this to 2-1 with Cooper on match point. The OD Amnesia. Where what defense and patience from Luke here.
Managed to get a good tech throw, and looks like Luke is staying alive just a little bit longer. He's actually finding that opportunity, and I think he found it. Oh no, he responds well with the wake up level 1, but is it too late though? Could he actually reel it back? Level 2 doesn't know.
Just gonna take a chip here. Lands on the ball. Luke with just ready for that jump, watching and waiting to take it to 2-1 and extend this grand finals. Give himself a chance to keep fighting back. That time, mistimed the parry. Cooper gets the cross-up punish counter. Now they're just parrying in each other's faces. Just him on the drive run.
But it meant to come back with a response of the drive impact. This is going to be one interesting hell of a fight. Oh, what an interesting turn-up event. Going to the left and meant to jump to the right. Putting Luke into the corner, coming in with the perfect parry, and pushing them away. A very good response. A very, very good response. Luke is down on critical health, but Cooper does know that, but he's looking for that ample opportunity to actually put Luke to rest at this point.
Yeah, and just going to play the zoning game. He has the life lead, and he knows that it's up to Luke to make the mistakes, not him. But he catches him trying to jump from the portal, lets it rip his neutral with the ODTP. Absolutely not. Wow.
And that
was
kill.
Insane. Was he buffering that while he waited to see if the ghost would hit? Because that was instantaneous. Those reactions are slick. Absolutely ridiculous.
Now we're down to match point for Cooper Trooper, and Luke still needs to get a couple more rounds in to actually reach up to where he is. But I think Cooper's not letting that slide. He's not giving Luke any air. He's actually going to pressure him at this point.
Yeah, well, you know, we've seen what happens when Luke gets a chance to adjust or assert the ranges that Ed likes to play at, and Cooper doesn't want to let that happen, so he's not going to let him fully off the hook. Close to burnout there, Cooper, though, although getting some meter back now as he moves forward. Ready to drive rush. Overhead.
Yeah. And I think this could be a kill. Yes, it is. It is. No,
magic pistol. Watch out for the wow. The very end of that spike. Needs to be so careful. Luke will be looking for a fireball that he can try and level 3 through and try and steal this round. But Cooper on the verge of taking this week's midweek. So tense, both of them in burnout, neither wanting to commit.
Chip damage, no.
Yeah, catches him with the spike.
Yeah. Got him, as Cooper Trooper says, with a death-defining finish with the spikes. Well played to both Luke and also yet Cooper, but also yet well played to our players that have actually joined in tonight, and also yet our finalists as well. It was pretty crazy, don't you think, Boombox?
Absolutely, Planetary. It's been an absolute delight. As you said, congratulations to this week's champion, Cooper. Congratulations to Luke and Volian, Luna, Pokédex, 4-Star, Icebergy, Baker, all of our finalists and all of our players, including yourself. Thank you for jumping on midway through to help us get through this midweek mix-up at number 78. Thanks to everyone who keeps things running behind the scenes. Tug for keeping me company while also keeping the stream up and running earlier as well. Thanks to CFN for holding out after a little hiccup early in the bracket. And to the TOs for keeping us on track and on time despite that hiccup, having to restart many games. It's been an absolute joy, Planetary. I hope you've enjoyed yourself.
I definitely enjoyed it as well, and hopefully the audience have enjoyed themselves as well. But before we actually leave, for any newcomers who decide to actually jump in and actually watch the stream, feel free to follow us where we go live every single Wednesday, 8 p.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time, so you can actually see your favorite fighters going head-to-head with the all-round robin, and also yet to the grand finales as well. But also yet find us on YouTube as well to watch the post streams as well. And who knows, if you're a fighter as well and you want to participate in these particular matchups, feel free to find us on Discord and give it a whirl, shall we?
Yeah, absolutely. The more players, the better. We've seen numbers up. People want to get involved, and it's a great chance to, if you're looking to go to your in-person tournaments and support your in-person events. It's a great way to get some tournament matchup experience, see how checking in works, experience the nerves of playing for the first time, you know, with people watching. That's a whole different experience. So if you want to give it a crack, we just have a bit of fun here, and yeah, jump on the Discord and get involved.
And don't feel bad when you come to any of the offline tourneys. Feel free to talk to your favorite commentators as well for the matchups as well. But
absolutely.
But Boombox, the honor is yours.
Well, as you said, thanks for joining me, and thanks again to everyone who's been involved. And we will see you next week.
See you next week.
Yeah, right. Faced that correctly. Nice jump over the command grab.
Beautiful jump. That's going to hurt.
Cannot test ROS reactions. And is
all right. Doesn't have to use the drive impact to get. Just going to jump out of the corner. Oh, and again, RF called it out, but he was too late, unfortunately.
You mentioned it before. ROF effectively uses the lights. The light confirms into trading.